Hello, 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 hello to my group and to my YouTube family. This is Kim, and I came on to do a tutorial. Let me see. I forgot to bring the picture up, but let me see if I can bring the picture up right quick. No, because I don't have it on my computer. It's on my iPad. Wait a minute. Let me grab it off of Let me grab it off of Etsy. How about we grab it off of Etsy, okay? Let's see. I hope everybody is doing well. I just did something crazy. And I hope this video finds everyone in good health and in good strength in this chaotic world in which we live. This is my Etsy shop. And what I'm going to do is show you what we're going to make today. Maybe not the whole thing because it takes a little time. So we're going to make Black Girl Magic. Okay, this little item right here. Gonna do that. So let's go back to Cricut. You're gonna make it in Cricut Design Space. This is not new, this is old. It's just that um, there's different ways to do it. A great way to do it is with your wedding pictures, or you can do it with your graduation pictures. Um, just be different with it, whatever you do with it. So what we're gonna do is a find a font that has nice fat letters, and then that way you'll be able to see what is going on here. You'll be able to see. Come on now, don't start acting crazy. You'll be able to see what you are putting in your pictures, what the pictures you're putting inside of the letter. Okay, so you're going to type black. We're going to work with black first, and then we're going to find a nice fat font. So we definitely don't want to use this one. So we're going to go up here to Cricut Sans, up here in the corner, and we're going to go to System. And I'm going to find a font that I like to use for this. Let's see. I think this will be a good font right here. It's got really big, big, big letters, okay? And it's dripping, but I didn't do it because I didn't know how it would look. So, let me see. I think I'm going to use Bradwall. The name of this font is called Bradwall, and this is the same one that I used for the design. Okay, so here's our font. I'm just going to turn it black, and I'm going to ungroup it because I want to work with one letter at a time. So I ungrouped it. I'm going to leave that right there. Pull this over here. Pull this down here. And then I am going to use her. I'm going to use her. I was working with her today. She's a very old. Um, she's very old. But I seen her yesterday and I just pulled her out and started working with her. I don't work in Mid-Journey in them as much as I used to because I got so many images now. It's really time to start doing something with them now. You know what I'm saying? So, okay. So what you want to do is take your letter and you could either bring it to the front and place the letter in the back, or you can bring it to the back and place the image behind the letter. But this is how I do mine. And let me see. But you want to make sure you get as much as you can inside the letter. Okay. All right. So now that we have that like it is, we're going to go down here. We're going to select the whole thing. And then we're going to go over here on the right side and click slice. This is the slicing tool. Like I said, this is not new. This is an old thing right here. It's for newbies that really haven't, you know, that just started. So you'll know how to work the slice tool. Okay, so there is our B so far. And I am going to leave. Let me see. Wait a minute. I am going to leave some of this stuff on her because it didn't fill out like I wanted it to. So I am going to leave this part right here on her so that my B can look like it should be a B. Okay, so we're going to leave the, if there's a piece of the letter that's left and it really doesn't look like the letter that you want it to be, then you can just leave those pieces on there, okay? So I am going to take it and move it in a little bit more. I'm going to take the lock off because it's not acting right. Then I'm going to move it in. Let me see. It's really not acting right for me today. Okay. I don't know why. Oh, because this is right like that. Okay, so I'm going to leave it like that. Then I'm going to take it and select it. And I'm going to group it. Okay. And then I'm going to take this and edit and cut it. So our B is ready. I don't like the way this look over here on the corner, but it's okay because this is just a sample. Okay. When you're doing yours, if you see something you don't like, then you can fix it because you don't have to use this face. You can use her face and it might look a little different. You know what I'm saying? You can use her face and it could look a little different. Let's just show you what I mean if I can. B. And let me see if I can go in and get the B. And make it a little bigger. I hate that when it does that and you can't. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Can't make it bigger unless you use the font size. Here we go. Okay, let's try it this way. We're going to use this. I'm going to make a duplicate of it in case I want to use it next time. Okay, so here's our B. I'm going to take her and bring her to the front. You can left click and bring her to the front. Let me make this black. And put her in there like that. And you know what else you can do? You can also take the lock off and then make her wider so that she'll fill the letter. And if anybody has any suggestions that can make this easier, please let us know. Okay, so then you're going to select the whole thing and slice it. And let's see how this one looks. Okay, sliced. Okay. No, that one is a little bit different. It's worse. Okay, so then we'll take that piece. Okay, no, it's better. Okay, so let's use this one. I'm going to group it, and we're going to use that one instead of this one. But I like this face. I wanted that face. Okay, now we're going to do the L. So you want to go, oh, you want to maybe use vibrant colors, because if you use dark colors, it won't stand out as much. So make sure you use vibrant colors. I mean, you can try it and see how you like yours. Let's try this one for this one. I'll move this over a little bit, and we're going to do this one for this one. I'm going to take the lock off so I can work with it like I want to. Let me see how that looks. Okay. So we got her face all in there and mostly everything else. So this one should be pretty good. Then we're going to select the whole thing. Make sure you don't select any of these other letters over here. We just want to select the L. Okay. Select it and go down here and slice it. Okay, it's sliced. So let's see how this one looks. Now that one looked really good. I'm going to cut these other pieces out. And now we have our L. The L. Then we're going to do the A. You can make the letters any way you want to make them. You can make them, like I said, be different, be unique. You don't have to do things the same way other people do them. I mean, you can make a bigger letter. They don't have to be the same letters. They don't have to be on a straight line. Okay, so we're going to do B-L-A. Let me see. Oh, here she is again. So let's try her for the A. I like the K. Okay, so we're going to try her for the A. You can do the same, girl. I mean, just do whatever you want to do. Try it. Just try different stuff. Okay. I don't know if this is going to be so good, but I think I want to try her instead of so I am going to do her right here, and then I am going to select the whole thing, and then I'm going to slice it. And it's ready. So let's see what it looks like. Came out great. So I'm going to cut that, and we don't need this anymore. Cut that. So our A is ready. And then we'll do our C. We're only going to do black. We don't have to do everything because I don't want the video to bore you. Okay, so we're going to do the C next. I think I want to do the K for this one. Yeah, I'm going to do the K for this one. Move it over there by her face. I'm going to put as much as I can of her face on there. Okay, then we're going to select it and slice it. Okay, and that is done. And now we're going to do the C. And I am going to use this one again. And I am going to see how the C is going to look. Put that right there. And then let's do the C right here. It's not going to be much. See how you can tell that her face is not going to be in the picture at all? So we can't do that one. I mean, you don't have to have the whole face in there, but I think it looks better when you do it like that. Okay, let's go back and find the C, and we're going to do her again. I can get her. Okay. It's going to play games. Okay, so here's the C again. And let's see what we can do with her again. Bring it up a little bit. Because you want to fit it inside the letter. And then let's slice it. And it's ready. And there is our C. Let me take this off first. Wait a minute. Our C is messed up. Our C is really messed up. So we got to piece our C together. And we'll leave it like that. How did my C look when I did the last one? Let me take a look right quick. The last one, I did this C, and I put her face over to the side. Let's do this one again, if we can. Let me see. Just 1 second. Okay. Gonna make her wider, a little bit wider. Sorry, take the lock off. Make her wider. She should be over. Some more like this. Okay, let's try this one. You got to play around with it. If it doesn't look right when you do it, then just do it again until you get it like you want it to look, okay? Now let's try, and that's it for this one. Don't even move everything else out the way. Just leave it right there, and then I'm gonna group it. Take it and group it, okay? So you, like I said, you might just have to play around with some of the letters, and that's okay. Just until you get it like you want to get it. Okay. Now what you want to do is go and bring your letter back together. Bring your word back together. And like I said, it doesn't have to be BLACK. It doesn't have to be exactly on the line like I had mine. BLAC. Let me see if I can make this smaller. And then work with it a little bit. You can put that like this. BLA. Then you got your C. And then K. Then what you want to do is just take the whole letter and group it. And usually I flatten my stuff. Flatten it. So you go right over here on the side and flatten it. And I see a little blurriness in here, so you can edit it. You might need a little editing. And then let's take it in a little bit. And then we're going to put it on the top and see how it looks. Go in here and get some of my stuff. Some of my mock-ups. I love my mock-ups, guys. Let's see. We'll use her. Okay, so I'm going to take one of my mock-ups, this little cutie. Might have been a freebie in the group. If it isn't, it's on my, because I do give away mock-ups. If it's not, it is on my website. Okay? It's on my website. So, and of course, the one that I had more letters to it, but I don't want to bore you trying to do all of those letters. So actually, it had Black Girl Magic. I did magic with a different, as you can see, let me see. I did magic with a different font. And the colors are very vivid and alive. So make sure when you do yours, you make it very vivid and alive. You don't want it to look dreary, okay? So I am going to use the snipping tool. And I am going to just get it ready for whatever you're going to do with it. If you're going to sell it, you can get it ready for Etsy. So now it's all ready, except, of course, well, I don't watermark my ones that I do on t-shirts. I mean, if somebody tried to steal that, then go ahead on. So much stuff now, you get to the point where, hey, go ahead. If it works for you, go ahead and do what works for you. But I know if you stealing all the time from people, eventually it won't. So this is all done. Look at that. I'm glad to be hanging out with you guys on tonight. We'll be talking about Walmart Marketplace, either selling online or in the stores. We'll talk about that on tomorrow. Um, and I'll show the second step. I think I might wait for the second step till Tuesday because I want to give people a chance to do the first step, which is the tax ID. So some of us can say, "Oh, let's do this. It's your time to shine," and I think you can do it. So I'm gonna go back tonight and read some more, so I'll be ready to talk about that on tomorrow. And I'll see you guys later. Thank you for hanging out with me, and have a great night. Bye bye.